Hey, it's Sarah, and today we're going to look at the astrology for May 2025. You may not be aware that I create some months over 30 short videos, and I do this because Spirit nudges me to create these to get these messages out there because they're important for you to see. And I realize not everybody sees all the shorts or all the long form content. So I have started combining them at the beginning of the month, and I will make more as the month goes along. But here's what's done so far. Look below in the comment section for the chapters to find your sign. Let's do this. Capricorn, it's Sarah, your mystical BFF. Let's look at your forecast for May the 1st, 2025. Your May is off to an energized start as the Cancer moon squares Venus and Neptune. This powerful energy could leave you feeling put upon or even a bit taken for granted by your family or co-workers. People seem to be dumping a lot of extra projects and responsibilities on you, and you already have enough to do. You really aren't asking or volunteering for anything extra. But resist the urge to lash out. Instead, dig into the matter. It could be a misunderstanding driving all this extra responsibility. So before you say something you're going to regret, talk to the people calmly and find out where this is coming from. And I do believe it is a misunderstanding. And then once you clear that up, you're going to see that things shift dramatically. This afternoon, you could see a new and absolutely brilliant opportunity land in your lap. So stay open to receiving some exciting news. And yes, it will come with more responsibility, but the payoff will be big. Later tonight, you spend quality time with your special person and strengthen your connection. So this is a good day to enjoy yourself, yes, but don't neglect your health. Rest and recharge for another exciting day tomorrow. Reiki blessings. Hi, Taurus. It's your mystical BFF, Sarah, and I'm here with your card for May the 1st, 2025. I have a new deck from Amanda Lovelace, Believe in Your Own Magic, and I'm going to be using it for the next couple of months. Oh, and by the way, this isn't sponsored. I bought this with my money. If you would like to sponsor me a deck, feel free. So let's check it out. What is your card for today? Nostalgia. This one hits close to home, doesn't it? The big message here is, of course, focus on the here and now. And you know that. You know you have a lot going on right now, and you don't really have time to daydream and wonder about what could have been if only things had gone the way you wanted, or, why didn't somebody return that call, or why didn't somebody offer you that job, or what would have happened if you had dated that person. Reflecting on our past is not necessarily a bad thing. It's actually something we should do pretty often. But when we get caught up in it and can't seem to break free, then that's not good. Basically, what happened in the past happened, and there's nothing you can do to change what happened, no matter how many scenarios you run in your mind. What we can do, though, Taurus, is make improvements to our present day life and nurture what we've been given and move forward from here. So I think that's a pretty apt message for May the 1st. As we begin a new month, focus on all the possibilities and all the opportunities ahead of you instead of really dwelling on the past, okay? I think this is going to be an amazing month for you. So really dig in and manifest what you want rather than worrying or being stuck in the past. Have a great day. Reiki blessings, Cancer friends. Let's look at your daily forecast for May the 2nd, 2025. Today's energy favors collaboration. Whether you're part of a team, working with clients, brainstorming with a partner, communication will flow smoothly now. It's a great day to resolve misunderstandings or revisit conversations that stalled out. You're able to really connect with people today, so take advantage of this. Socially, you might strengthen a connection that's been developing. It's still early, but you're seeing this person in a new light as they are respecting your opinions and ideas. They're asking the right questions, they're being respectful, and they're intriguing. So far, it's only been green flags, but take it slow still. You've been working nonstop. Give yourself permission to wind down a bit tonight. Balance is part of the process, and you deserve an evening of fun. Call up the crew and go out for some low-key fun tonight and just rest, relax, and enjoy being away from work. Turn off the work brain and just relax. I hope you have a great weekend, Cancer. Reiki blessings. Wow, how are we in May already? On the one hand, the energy of this year is just flying by. On the other, it seems to just be dragging, doesn't it? Very soon it's going to be June. 2025 is almost half done. Can you believe it? May 2025 is going to be another one of those magical, mystical, transformative months for us all, like it or not. We have a lot of astrology, a lot of energy changes, and some big events happening. So I've been working hard creating videos and short videos for you so you can stay ahead of the curve and tap into this energy to make the most of it, prepare for it, and also stay in the loop of what's happening with your friends and family. In today's video, I have compiled the shorts that I've created as of the 26th of April. Now, there will, of course, be more shorts that come out during the month because Spirit continuously nudges me to make specific videos for, say, Taurus on the 3rd or Sagittarius on the 24th or what have you. Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss those videos. Oh, and you probably want to join the community. Community members saw this video 6 days before anyone else. So if you would like to see exclusive videos, first look videos, and more, hit that button and become a part of the community. Oh, and let's don't forget, we have Pluto going retrograde. Gemini, let's look at your forecast for today, May the 4th, 2025. Today, Pluto will retrograde in Aquarius, hitting your sector of expansion, luck, and travel. So it looks like you have a lot more potential to travel over the next couple of months, beginning today. If you've already planned a trip, there could be some issues around delays that test your patience, but overall, you're better off for taking the trip. So it's not going to be anything that's going to be a deal breaker or something that you're going to want to avoid. Also, this alignment could spark a spiritual awakening for you. You could get back on the spiritual path if you've left it, or feel yourself drawn to learning more about religion or spiritual matters. Lean into this, Gemini. Pluto in Aquarius opens the door for personal development and deep healing, but only if you're open to the energy. This is an excellent time to book an energy healing session like Reiki or crystal healing, and also tap into your abilities further by pulling out your tarot cards, your crystals, whatever it is that you're drawn to, and start working with them seriously now to really understand how these tools work. I think overall your intuition and your abilities are going to get another boost. The trick will be learning how to manage the information because your gut, your intuition may be telling you something, but your logical mind is saying just the opposite. It takes time and practice to learn. This is going to be an interesting time of personal growth for Gemini. So it all begins today. Welcome to the new reality, Gemini. Reiki blessings. Today, May the 4th, Pluto retrogrades, and it will be in retrograde until October the 14th of this year, 2025. So this is a long cycle that's going to really highlight what's working and what's not working in your life. This will be a game changer. Pluto moves through your 3rd house, known as the house of communication, and it shines a light on your day-to-day life, connections, and communication. This energy can transform the way you speak and connect with others, what you allow or what you allow people to say to you, and also how they speak to you. And it will present you with opportunities to really notice when people aren't doing what they say they're doing. So it's going to be a very impactful time. For you personally, old ideas, conversations, and personal convictions will come up to be examined and probably revamped or even released. Sag is tired and done playing, and you've gone over the conversations, you've gone over situations, and it doesn't really look like these people are trying to improve, but rather expecting you to do all that they want while giving you the bare minimum. And you're done. You're just done with it. Basically, this is the last chance you're giving them. And you want to see positive changes now, or else Sagittarius is going to pack up their toys and leave. And honestly, it's probably long overdue. Aquarius. Today, Pluto retrogrades in your sign and shakes things up. Pluto will be retrograde from today, May the 4th, through October the 14th of 2025. What does this mean for you? Well, Pluto retrograding is the defining moment of you coming to terms with who you really are versus the person you show up as in the world. For so many years, you've conformed to other people's ideas of what you should wear, what music you should listen to, what you should say, what you should study, who you should marry, where you should work. And all of that was just you trying to please other people and fit in. Now it's time to tap into your core identity and live a more authentic life. In modern astrology, Pluto rules Scorpio, and that kind of makes sense. Scorpio was all about transformation, life, death, sex, and mysterious energies. And so we're going to see a big dose of that happening around you as well. Taurus, let's look at your forecast for today, May the 10th, 2025. Mercury moves into your sign. Mercury is the planet of communication. And when it enters your sign on the 12th, it will slow down the mental energy sum of Mercury so that you don't feel quite as rushed or overwhelmed. It's easier now to slow down in general and weigh both sides before making any important decisions, or at least take your time a little bit more. You'll be more creative when putting together projects, goals, and planning that trip you want to take. But check yourself because you could become more closed off during this period and not as likely to share what's on your mind. Make sure to check in with loved ones so this doesn't lead to a misunderstanding. This is a great time to meditate, Taurus, journal, or have a Reiki session to work on slowing the mind, to clear the mental clutter and bring in more focus. You have a lot going on in your life right now. It's really easy to get overwhelmed by a never-ending to-do list. But slow down, get centered, ground, and you'll see that it's easier now to prioritize what's really important and let the rest go. Tonight, work on a new, improved budget under this grounding energy. You're more likely to plan for the future now as you're thinking long-term security and safety for yourself and your family. So this is a great turning point for Taurus. So really dig into this energy. Have a great evening. Reiki blessings. Hey Scorpio, this is Sarah, your mystical BFF, and I'm here with your weekly forecast for May the 10th to the 16th of 2025. First, don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, this is going to be one of those weeks. Your projects and plans just don't seem to get off the ground this week, and people seem to misunderstand everything you say. And this is thanks to Mercury, which is bringing in this restless energy that could leave you feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, and fatigued. This is further compounded by possible arguments at work and misunderstandings at home. So all of this is causing a mental fatigue or fog to settle in. But don't give up. You're okay this week because you've been working hard, and really you can kind of coast by and just do the minimal this week. Co-workers are standoffish and opinionated, and just let them be. They don't seem to understand or share your ideas for projects or plans now anyway. So pick your battles at work and try not to let the drama escalate. This may mean letting someone else take the lead on something, and that's fine because honestly, you could use the break. So if possible, compromise on smaller things and don't really take any of this personal. This is just the energy playing out. It would be in your best interest, though, to put off big decisions until after the 16th. Plan to take breaks and spend time in nature to ground your energy and ease tension. It's not all going to be bad. There's going to be some nice time with your family, and you're going to really lean into self-care this week. The universe isn't saying no to your ideas. It's just saying not right now. So remember, this year is all about timing. Rest and do your best to avoid other people's drama and lean into the self-care and bide your time. Your opinions, your ideas are valid. It's just a matter of timing, Scorpio. And know that next week will be better. Reiki blessings. Astrology for today, May the 12th, 2025. It's the Scorpio Full Moon. The Scorpio Full Moon is always one of the most mystical and magical moons of the year. In traditional astrology, the moon in Scorpio is said to be in an unfavorable position. However, I feel we need to look deeper to understand the lessons Scorpio brings. So yes, this may be a time of intense emotions, spiritual release, and profound healing. It's also a much needed time for us to tap into this energy so that we can move forward and finally be free from the past. So yes, take this energy seriously, but don't be afraid of it. With the moon in Scorpio, we have the ability to tap into a deep healing energy. but we will have to sit with this energy and not run from it. So you may feel a little bit uncomfortable today, as we can expect issues we thought we already healed to come back up. Let's look at the energy forecast for today, May the 16th, 2025. This is a good day to get things done. Nurturing Ceres enters fiery Aries today, where it will spend the rest of the year thanks to a retrograde. And this is actually a very good placement for us all. The drive of Aries will help us to get moving on important projects such as redefining our resources, budgeting, our finances, and making important decisions around our home. So now we can plan for a more secure and safe future. We're also going to be more willing to commit to self-care now. You are understanding that you can't keep up this hectic, stressful pace forever and must rest and restore your energy to make better decisions and to actually feel better overall. You'll have more clarity, you'll have more stamina, and you'll be able to handle the challenges that present themselves. So our desire for peace is really strong now, but the Aries energy will be the driving force to make it happen. All those things you knew you should be doing, but for whatever reason couldn't get motivated or couldn't get them off the ground, well, now you have the drive to get them done. Just pace yourself. Have a great day. Hey Leo, let's look at your forecast for today, May the 18th, 2025. As we wind down Taurus season, Leo is thinking about relationships, past, present, and future. So you're reminiscing about the good times, the horrible times, the times in between where it just felt stagnant or maybe like something was missing in these relationships. All of these memories are surfacing right now. Why is this happening? Because Leo is getting ready to announce new love. And if you are a single Leo and you haven't met someone yet, it's right around the corner. And honestly, Leo loves love. But unfortunately, we're not always so lucky in love. So hopefully things are changing now, but still take it slow. Later this evening as the wind changes, there could be some power struggles in existing relationships. So if you're in a committed or a semi-committed relationship, Leo, you may be having some petty arguments. So approach any conflicts with, of course, empathy and understanding. And remember that love is not about winning the arguments, it's about understanding where the other person's coming from and looking at the bigger picture. Tonight, keep your wallet closed because you don't need to be spending any extra money. Big sales online could be tempting, but just say no. You're saving for something big. Enjoy your day. Hey Virgo, let's look at your energy forecast for today, May the 23rd, 2025. Today, Saturn will transit the final degree of Pisces before entering Aries on May the 24th. And you're already feeling this dramatic energy shift. It's the starting point of a huge adjustment in your life or reset. The past is losing its hold on you, Virgo, as relationships are evolving and changing. Release the burdens you're carrying from past heartbreak now, from disappointment over jobs that didn't work out, or possibly even toxic relationships. You don't have to carry this forward. And I'm not saying commit to spiritual bypass. No. You need to understand these parts of your life and acknowledge them, but you don't need to use them as a filter when weighing life decisions, because honestly, they don't apply to you. You're more confident in your abilities today and you're ready to move forward. You're not the person you were 5, 10 years ago, or even last week. You're changing and evolving, and you're moving closer to the person that you want to be. Tonight, turn off your work mind and spend time with friends or special people, Virgo. Celebrate the new, less stressed, and more confident being you're becoming. Enjoy yourself. Reiki blessings. Hey, Sagittarius friends, this is Sarah, your mystical BFF. Let's look at your forecast for today, May the 24th, 2025, and this is a powerful day in astrology. Saturn moves into Aries. Yeah, Saturn joins Ceres in Aries today, and this jumpstarts a new Saturn cycle. Saturn is the teacher, so we have many lessons during this time, and for most of us, they're going to be around taking the initiative, our identity, and destiny versus free will. So it's going to be a heavy time for sure. Saturn will remain in Aries until September the 1st when it moves back into Pisces as part of its retrograde before permanently moving into Aries on February the 13th, 2026 for its new cycle. So when Saturn, who is also known as the Lord of Karma, moves, it's big news. And for you, Sagittarius, it's pushing you to stop coasting and stop just hoping everything will work out. Now, don't get me wrong, there are cycles in our life where we must do just that. We must learn to stop pushing our agenda and just go with the flow and be open to receiving. But there are also times or cycles in our life where we must come up with a strategy, we must come up with a plan and take action to follow through on said plan. And that is where we are. Thank you, Saturn. You're at the beginning of a new cycle that's going to require you to push forward and make major changes. So this energy is going to feel very different because instead of just allowing stuff to come to us, we must approach life differently. Luckily, one of Sagittarius's biggest attributes is being able to see the big picture. So now you're going to have to tap into that ability. With that knowledge, you can take matters into your own hands around crafting our future too. It's a time for big decisions, especially around your personal and professional life, Sagittarius. Hey Gemini, let's look at your forecast for today, May the 26th, 2025. We have the new moon in your sign, Gemini, and this is a powerful time for you. This dynamic new moon brings a calming energy to us all. But for you, Gemini, you're inspired. Your creative juices are flowing, and you're feeling more clarity around the future as well. Plus, you're connecting to your intuition and maybe even to other frequencies now and feeling more empowered. You're also experiencing vivid dreams, probably the last couple of nights, and for the next 3 or 4, you're going to have really dynamic dreams about the future or about the past. And they're going to feel very different, more like you're watching a film rather than just seeing random memories flick by. It's important you record your dreams and look for symbolic messages. Trust the process. There is a divine message surrounding that big issue that you're worrying about. You'll need to pay attention to signs and synchronicities from the universe, especially today, to understand the theme or the answer that you're looking for. This evening, lean into friendships and partnerships and enjoy this shifting energy. Have a great day, Gemini. Libra, let's look at your forecast for today, May the 26th, 2025. Libra, how have you been? It seems like lately you're overwhelmed and nothing is really moving forward. But while you sort out your feelings over what you need to be doing or over what you need to have a happy life, it seems like someone may be trying to take control of your life. They could be a well-meaning friend, a parent, a spouse, or someone that just really thinks that, you need some motivation and you need to get things going in a way that they think is best for you. So yeah, just be aware of that. And while their intentions may be good, let's say that. Let's say their intentions are well-meaning. What's right for them may not be right for you. And today we're going to see the new moon in Gemini reset the energy for a brand new cycle. And with it, your luck resets as well. So if you're struggling to manifest, don't give up, as this new moon brings clarity, insights, and luck into your life, Libra. Get ready for new opportunities, adventure, and travel. You could be offered a job or see new abundance in your life. Take control, listen to other people's advice, of course, but make your own decisions and trust your intuition, Libra. Make the most of today by being open to new experiences as well. Have a great day. The new moon in Gemini, occurring on May the 26th, 2025, brings a big burst of energy. But for you personally, or anyone with predominant Pisces energy in their chart, this energy may leave you feeling a bit scattered or distracted. You might find it harder to make decisions this week, as the demands of others seem to really pile up. Each person's wanting something from you right now, immediately. And this sense of overwhelm can create confusion. But don't worry, it's likely more of a misunderstanding than anything. Ease the stress by asking for specific deadlines and be crystal clear about your availability. Voicing any concerns you have before projects are due can alleviate unnecessary pressure and stress. Emotions are also running high right now, and this may cause communication to feel a bit tense or unclear. unclear. It's important not to let others rush you into making major decisions. Take time to seek advice from people you trust, weigh out all your options before committing to anything, and really go with your gut as well. This period calls for careful reflection. You also may experience vivid dreams during the day surrounding the new moon. Pay attention to these as they could offer insights into your subconscious as well as hold messages from your spirit guides. So there's a lot going on during this energy, but you may be feeling kind of foggy and out of it. So it's just too much of everything. So do your best to carve out time to rest, relax, and reflect rather than make decisions. So as you can see, May brings a fresh wave of powerful energy. With Pluto shifting, a deep and thoughtful Scorpio full moon, a dynamic Gemini new moon, and Gemini season strengthening our personal connections, it's a great time to embrace change, reset intentions, and stay open to new opportunities and possibilities. The global chaos will continue, yes, but we'll be more empowered to manage our personal lives and make the most of this forward moving energy. Stay tuned for more. Reiki blessings.